Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Will Cheese Fail sent in by you, the fans, to lifesaglitchtv@gmail.com. Mr. Maximus Black.
Yeah?
Hit me up with the sound of the first corn on the cob of the summer.
Yo, pass me a toothpick, please. That's where I was going. I had some corn today, actually. And I had some yesterday.
Did you?
I did.
Damn.
Yes, I did.
Let's go.
It's delicious.
I haven't had mine yet.
I love corn. Corn is delish.
It's true. I wish it had any more nutritional value. It's kind of just filler, but it is delicious. Like anything, like the most delicious stuff for some reason seems to have the least nutritional value. It's just unfair. We needed to flip that script. Oh, we needed to figure out, what the secret science is. Unfortunate that we don't. But either way, here on Will Cheese Fail, up here in the top right, we have Ether, the blue Zerg, and in the bottom left we have the red Zerg. It's a ZVZ Cobby. Can't wait to see who's doing the Chesson. Right now, it's not looking like a lot of Chesson on either side. We have a normal ass expansion.
Yeah.
For Cobby.
I'm gonna guess that the chest is gonna come from over this side.
Yeah.
You still no. Okay, he is getting another hatch now.
Okay.
Interesting. Now maybe somebody's going for a fast Nidus and doing like a Nidus play. Okay, so there's a Roach Warren already.
Is it a Roach all in?
Could be. It very well could be. I mean, it was marked as...
Can you do that off of one gas?
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to continue to keep mining for the whole time, you spend gas on nothing else, I think you could have enough. I mean, yeah. I think so. I mean, we're going to find out. I mean, this is Diamond. This is a Diamond level game, so we got competent players. Still no layer yet. We've got a quick little gold.
Third at the gold, okay.
Yeah, okay. So, if
this is the second time in a hot minute we've seen somebody take that gold on this map.
Yeah, and I mean, it's great for Zergs. I mean, I always find gold the best for Zergs because Zergs inherently just make hatches anyway. It's not as big of a commitment as, say, a Nexus or a Command Center. Also, you really want to protect your Nexus and Command Center, but with a hatchery, it's a little bit more lax. Like, you can kind of have it away, and even if it gets caught, oftentimes you can either defend or kind of revert and throw down another hatch somewhere else. And if you can get away with even just mining gold for a little while, it puts you at such a huge advantage, especially when you're in a mirror matchup. It just puts you on a whole nother level. Here we go, is moving up here with 4 Lings, bypasses a free drone kill, wants to go in and get some scouting information, only has 1 Roach in here and a Queen, not too interested in doing any real damage, gonna pick off 2 of the Lings, gonna go down and hopefully kill off 2 drones. Nope, just decides I'm gonna leave, and I guess was happy enough just getting scouting information, and I'm not totally against that. Seeing as though he does have a cheeky little gold here. He just wants to make sure that, hey, is there a third or not? But that was good scouting information because now there's already Roaches out and he's got to be thinking, I need to get some static defense up, and that's exactly what he does. He throws down 4 Spine Crawlers and he's got 3 Queens ready to go. This isn't it. I'm not feeling this is cheese, Adam.
I mean, I was waiting to see how long we could go before we decided that this wasn't actually cheese, but it definitely seems like we have reached the point where you can safely say 4 minutes into the match, we are not getting cheese on either side. This is like this, you've sat down at the diner, you have ordered your meal, you ordered the cheeseburger, the bacon cheeseburger. It gets to your table. They sit it down in front of you. You're salivating at the thought of biting into this hamburger that you've ordered with cheese and bacon. Only to find out that it has the delicious bacon, but there ain't no cheese!
There ain't no cheese, man! But that's okay. Hey, doesn't have to be a Will Cheese Fail for it to be a good game. So let's see what happens here.
It's
true. He sees a bunch of Spine Crawlers, but is he gonna look around and find the gold? This is going to be a huge, huge, huge problem. Oh, there is a Nidus happening, and he's still on 2 base. It's kind of a halfway-ish. It's definitely an all-in. So, you know, we'll give him the pass here. We'll give him the pass.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we're just on the edge of cheese once you hit 5 minutes deep. But I guess with the Nidus, you have to get 5 minutes deep to go for the cheese.
Just about.
And so that's fine.
All right, we'll let it slide. We'll let it slide. We'll let it slide.
We'll let it slide. It's okay. It's okay, Ethan. You can make it. You can make the magic happen. I believe in you. We do have a Spire in production now for Kabi on the other side. And so whatever cheese this might be, he's got a pretty small window of time to start trying to make this happen.
He does, and I'm thinking that he wasn't really planning to go the Nidus the whole time. I think he's doing Nidus because of the sheer amount of static defense that's here. And I'm thinking he's like, all right, how about I just go and Nidus in the base? And now he's scouting out that gold, and it's just starting to get saturated now. He's bringing down the roaches. He's going to get all of these drone kills. Although Kabi will probably pull here and run over to the natural. Or he could just sit there. There you go. Gets rid of several of the drones. And now the Nidus is in play here. All right, this is starting to get juicy, Adam. It's starting to get juicy. The Spire, though, has finished, and he is immediately making 7 Mutalisks. He doesn't have an obscene amount of gas, but Mutalisks obviously are good against Roach, but a lot of Roach can kill your base before the Mutas can kill the Roach.
It's very true, and that is what we're going to find out here as Ether sends the first couple roaches in, half of them being lazy.
Yeah.
Not really want to do anything, as a whole host of queens have arrived along with the first couple of muta that have popped out, which pretty much immediately wraps up all of the first half as more roaches enter in, but they still aren't, you know, they just took forever to attack. Just not going to be it. Now the queens surrounded them, the muta are in, the Nidus is down.
Yeah, this ain't it.
That surprise attack has been nixed real quick.
Yup.
As Ether is going to get forced out of this base, and Kabi is going to be in a pretty good position as he takes almost no damage.
Yeah,
on this attack.
Very, very little damage. Being smart, getting rid of the Nidus so that reinforcements doesn't come. Got a little lax with the amount of transfuses. Had quite a few queens there in play and did a good job at the very first transfuse, but then was obviously feeling some pressure there and didn't maximize the queen play. I would have also liked to seen him immediately start grabbing the spores or the spine crawlers and bringing them up into the base and putting him in there, and he allowed the spores to finish and they killed off the muta, and now the roaches are in the base at him. This is taking a turn for the worse.
Yeah, just when I thought that everything was actually going to be just fine for Kabi, I didn't quite see the fact that all those spore crawlers had done quite as much work as it did, and oh my god!
He pulled it off!
Caster's curse, the switch is real, and Ether is actually going to take the dub. Okay, well, that caught me. I definitely did not see that going that way. Well, I mean, there's a lot going on here.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, Red here made so many errors. He did a few things very right, and then you can even tell here, you've got one Nidus that is almost dead that he didn't finish off. You've got 2 spores that are half dead, and he had about 7, 8, 9 queens, and I think he may have used 1, if not 2 transfuses, and didn't transfuse not only Mutalisks, but other queens. This should have easily have been destroyed. And then you build all these spine crawlers, but you don't uproot them and bring them in your base. You have the creep to have these move quick. You put these down here alongside your units, and this just gets destroyed instantaneously. He still had another fully saturated base. This wasn't even completely dead, and he's got 825 minerals at the time of him GGing out. I mean, this felt very, very, it's almost like he just gave up. And it's like, dude, you had all of the things there, but maybe he just cracked under pressure. One way or another, very interesting game. Ether did a good job here, all things considered, but I don't know, Adam. I feel like that could have been held.
Yeah, I feel like it might have been a bit of an early bounce on that one, for sure. I mean, he still had 800 minerals, and he still had some gas. He still had spine crawlers.
Yeah.
Ether would have had to have placed another really well-positioned Nidus to be able to continue that kind of onslaught, and he had 5 more Muta on the way. I mean, yeah, it felt like a little bit, but maybe, at this level of play, as you would know, sometimes the moment that it looks like there might be a window of opportunity to win, but like, is it worth the extra added time instead of just jumping into a new game? I feel like that's probably how Kabi felt and said, nah, I'll catch him on the next one and bounce. But I mean, give props to Ether for the getting the spore crawlers down. Didn't get those initial roaches entirely involved, but it didn't end up mattering that much because Kabi made many of their own mistakes, and just wasn't able to hold back the onslaught of the continued Niduses coming in behind those spore crawlers. So well done. Again, on the line of cheese, but we got a decent match out of it anyway.
We did. Guys, make sure you guys send your replays to lifesaglitchtv@gmail.com, and make sure to go check out our sponsor, NordVPN. Link will be in the description below, and we shall see y'all on the next one.
Peace.